My wife won a $9 million jackpot, divorced me, and threw me out, until I reminded her of the prenup her parents insisted on. Now their lawyer is scrambling to negotiate, but I'm done playing nice. The trap they set just became my golden ticket. Hello Reddit I plus here. I still remember the way she looked at me that day, standing in the doorway of our house. No, her house now. Smug. Triumphant. Like I was just another piece of junk she was throwing out along with our marriage. "Get out," she sneered, arms crossed over the expensive silk robe she'd bought with our joint account before the winnings even hit. "We're done. I want a fresh start, and you don't fit in it. $9 million. That's what my wife Lisa had won in the state lottery last month. And just like that, she'd gone from my loving partner of 7 years to a ruthless stranger. I never thought money could change a person so fast, but I'd underestimated just how deep her family's greed ran. The divorce papers arrived the same day my eviction notice did. Expedited. Finalized. She and her parents had planned this down to the last detail, making sure I wouldn't see a dime. They thought they had played me perfectly, except they forgot about the prenup. The one her parents insisted on. The one that stated, in clear legal terms, that if Lisa ever filed for divorce, she owed me half of all marital assets accrued during our marriage, including lottery winnings. When I reminded them, the color drained from her father's face so fast I thought he might pass out. Her mother gasped audibly. Lisa, however, tried to bluff. "That's not going to hold up," she scoffed. "We have lawyers." "Good," I said, smiling for the first time in weeks. "You're going to need them." The setup Lisa's parents had never liked me. In their eyes, I was beneath her. Just a middle-class guy with an honest job, not a trust fund or a family name worth anything. They made her get the prenup to protect their investment, not thinking for a second it could backfire. But now, their golden ticket just became mine. Lisa's lawyer tried every trick in the book. Claimed I'd cheated. I hadn't. Claimed I was abusive. Laughable. Even tried to argue that the prenup wasn't valid because Lisa was emotionally distressed when she signed it. But contracts don't care about emotions, and neither did the judge. Lisa had to settle. And since she'd spent a chunk of her winnings already, new cars, new house, lavish vacations, I didn't just get half the money. I got half of everything. The payback. The day the settlement was finalized, I walked into my old house with my lawyer and the court order, watching Lisa seethe as I laid claim to my half. The luxury furniture? Mine. The brand new Tesla she adored? Mine. Even the engagement ring she tried to pawn off? Legally mine. "You're a monster," she hissed. "No, Lisa," I said, staring her down. "I was your husband. Now? I'm just a very rich ex-husband. But the best part? The house. I could have sold it. Made a clean break. But why would I? When I could have a little fun instead. I leased it. To Lisa's worst enemy. The woman she hated most from her college days. The one who stole her first boyfriend. The one who she spent years bad-mouthing. And I made sure Lisa knew exactly who would be living in her dream home. The final goodbye. Lisa and her parents tried to appeal, tried to fight it, but it was over. Their trap had worked, just not the way they expected. When she threw me out, she thought she was rid of me. Instead, she handed me the biggest win of my life. Last I heard, she was living in a rental, drowning in legal fees, while I was sipping a cocktail on a private beach, enjoying the fruits of her labor. Sometimes karma isn't just poetic, it's profitable. The aftermath a few months later, I got a message from Lisa. It was short, bitter, and full of regret. I made a mistake. I laughed when I read it. She really thought I'd fall for that? That I'd forget the humiliation, the betrayal, the way she and her family discarded me like trash the second they thought they had the upper hand? I didn't respond. Instead, I sent a screenshot to her old college rival, the one living in Lisa's dream house. She replied with a laughing emoji and a single sentence. "Some people never learn." I leaned back in my chair, taking another sip of my drink as the waves crashed in the distance. Life was good. And Lisa? Well, she'd made her bed. Now she had to lie in it. Just not in the house she thought she'd be sleeping in.